G'day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the Demon King Piccolo, and we're going to see just how good he is at 100% in the hidden potential system. Now I thought it would be interesting to take a look at Piccolo. He just got a 200% lead in the form of Goku because he's on DB Saga, Dragon Ball Seekers, so I thought it would be pretty cool to take a look at him. I think he's a pretty good unit. He's a Terrifying Conqueror's lead of 120%. Raises defense for 1 turn on his super attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn on his 18 key, which is really good. Then in terms of his passive, so he transforms, which is pretty interesting. In terms of his passive, he gets 6000 attack per tech key sphere obtained, reduces damage received by 50% with 5 or more key spheres obtained, and randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, tech excluded, to tech key spheres. He also restores his youth using the Dragon Ball's power when the conditions are met. He has Revival, Demonic Ways, the Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls, Nightmare, Shattering the Limit, and Legendary Power as his links. And he's on Resurrected Warriors, Namekians, Full Power, Dragon Ball Seekers, Time Travelers, DB Saga, Terrifying Conquerors, Gifted Warriors, Storied Figures, Legendary Existence, Sworn Enemies, Accelerated Battle, Worldwide Chaos, Battle of Fate, and Power of the Wishes. He transforms or restores his youth using the power of the Dragon Ball starting from the 7th turn from the start of battle when there is a DB Saga, World Tournament, or Dragon Ball Seekers category enemy. When he transforms, he gets quite improved. He raises his attack and defense for 1 turn, greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn on his 18 key, attack of 6666 per key sphere obtained, damage reduction of 66% for the first 5 turns, and then after 5 turns, he will reduce damage received by 50% with 5 or more key spheres obtained, and he will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to tech. We're going to be trying him out on a DB Saga team. Like I said, he's got a 200% lead now, and we're going to see just how good he is. So the big thing holding this Demon King Piccolo back, at least for me, is basically just that he doesn't really have the best linking partner. He's got a couple decent ones. The best ones are other Demon King Piccolos. Obviously, when he transforms, he goes from being Demon King Piccolo Elder to Demon King Piccolo, and he shares quite a few links with them. He becomes quite substantially better. 110k defense is pretty decent, considering you can get 50% damage reduction with him, which is pretty good. He also raises his attack and defense, 2.3 million attack stat. And yeah, really not too bad. Honestly speaking, a pretty decent kind of first turn from him. Link-wise, he's also a little bit strange, which is why I say he needs a Demon King Piccolo as his link partner. Or Lord Slug would also be pretty decent. Like, he's got a strong links, but then don't mesh the best. Demonic Ways is a very strong link, but it's just not super common. I think only Majunia and Demon King Piccolos have it. He's got the Incredible Adventure and Guidance to the Dragon Balls, which is super crucial for him on a DB Saga team. Like, very crucial. Shattering the Limit is a free-to-play key link. Nightmare is a decently strong villain link that's fairly common. Legendary Power, which obviously all LR units have, and then Revival, which is like an okay link, but really only for Resurrected Warriors. So he needs that Demon King Piccolo, I think, to really shine as a unit. 110k here, which you can see. He gets his orbs, which allows him to do quite a substantial amount of damage. The big thing, or the big difference between his forms is, so in his base form, he relies a lot on tech orbs. He needs 5 tech orbs to activate damage reduction. He needs tech orbs to get his attack. When he transforms, it's just per key sphere, it's per orb. So that's a huge change that makes him a lot better when he transforms. And the transformation 7 turns in is not really worth it. Like, it makes him without a doubt stronger, which I think is good. But whether it's like completely worth it, I don't know. When he fights Dragon Ball Seeker units and that, he becomes, significantly stronger, which I think is important for him as a unit. Like, I think it is important for him to have like these abilities and to be able to do these things. So I do feel like, at the end of the day, he is a unit that just needs a partner. Like, if we can get a cool Lord Slug LR, or just a Demon King Piccolo, revamp even an Easy A for the strength one, and all of a sudden, he'll look pretty good. Really, really solid. He still does things pretty well. I'm not saying he's a game changer, I'm not saying he's a red zone buster or anything like that, but for a unit that essentially any player can grab from a World Tournament ticket banner, I think he's pretty good. Like, I think he does a decent job, and he really does help out quite a bit. We're going to be trying him on the same team, but we're going to be facing a Dragon Ball Seekers enemy, just so we can see right off the bat his transformation and just, if it changes anything. Now, raw stat wise, it's not going to change the defense. I think that stays the same. He does gain Thirst for Conquest, which is pretty decent. It replaces Demonic Ways, but they're both fairly the same level of strength Link. The big thing is that Thirst for Conquest is more common, so you're going to get it a lot more, at least on teams with Thirst for Conquest units. 110k, very much the same, but in this scenario we have the damage reduction because it only depends on orbs. And pretty nice chunky attack stat as well, 3.5, which is honestly pretty good. Obviously you can get orb changes, really feed this guy orbs, and he'd pop off for like 5-6 million. But that's not really a viable long-term strat for me. I don't really like showcasing units with like the orbs all changed or with orb changing items. I always feel like it can skew the perception of a unit quite a lot, because yes, you can set them up to do great things, but I feel like that setup isn't always something that can be warranted for units. But yeah, I think overall he is really, really solid. I do think he's really good. Like, if you look here, creating orbs, yes, they get changed to Rainbow by Goku, but it doesn't affect the, like I said, it doesn't affect his transform state or his rejuvenated state, because he doesn't need tech orbs, he just needs orbs. So we're going to feed him quite a few orbs here, 9. He's got 5 links active, which is good, and he's got a little bit more support actually as well this turn, so he's got a lot of tools that he didn't have before. And we're going to see a 4.8 million attack stat, which is pretty good. Like I said, he's really good. I think he's really solid. Give this guy an easy aid, Demon King Piccolo, and he'll become usable again, I think, for the most part. He won't, I think, with Link level 10, with an 18 key attack, with his damage reduction active, I think he'd tank Red Zone pretty decently. Obviously with an item he'd tank really well because of the way damage reduction works. But I think give this guy a new partner and give him some tools, and I think he'd do really, really well overall. I think he would do a great job. So when we talk link set, I think he's got an okay link set. Incredible Adventure, Guidance to the Dragon Balls are kind of necessary for him to even function on DB Saga, which realistically is currently his best team, even regardless of everything else. Terrifying Conquerors is also pretty good. His biggest problem is linking partners. Like, his best linking partners are Demon King Piccolos. I think his next best is LR Bojack on the extreme side. So there's not a lot, whereas you could link this guy up on DB Saga with physical Goku, and honestly, probably be fine. Like, probably it would be an okay rotation for a lot of content, just because of the way they work and the buffing and the support and the power of those two links. It's just pretty crazy. He's got Revival, great for Resurrected Warriors team, and like I said, his link set's pretty decent to link level. Even in his base form. Revival gives him an extra 5% attack and defense. Demonic Ways, 10% attack and defense and more key. Incredible Adventure, 7% attack and defense and a key. Guidance of the Dragon Ball is critical hit, Nightmare, more attack, Shattering the Limit, attack and defense, and Legendary Power, just the 5% attack. Then you transform him. The only main thing is Thirst or Conquest replaces Demonic Ways, and you get a 15% attack and defense link instead of a 10% one, which you lose the key. But key is not a huge issue with this guy, especially since he changes orbs. Really not a major problem. His big thing is he needs another partner, preferably a Demon King Piccolo. But yeah, even a Lord Slug will do. Demon King Piccolo. LR Bojack helps a lot. LR Bojack's a good unit that's due an EZA, and that EZA is going to elevate him, and they link decently, I want to say. I think they have 3 or 4 links in his transform state. But yeah, in general, you can make him work with a lot of units. He is an orb changer, he does have versatility. You don't need his links to make him good. But yeah, if he could get a Demon King Piccolo, just because of the versatility as well, it's always nice to have. When you're a kind of one-shot unit like this, it's always nice to have a partner that you can just carry from team to team. That'll make you look better or function well with you, or yeah, just make you shine. I think that's always something that's really, really good. So yeah, overall I think he's a good unit. He's still a lot of fun. He's still good for a lot of the game actually, and he's brings a lot to the table. Damage reduction, orb changing, all good stuff, at least for me. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Obviously if you did, it's always appreciated if you leave a like, and let me know how you feel about Demon King Piccolo. If you don't have him, you get him from the World Tournament, and you get him by using World Tournament tickets. So if you've been saving those up and you're looking for an excuse, or you want to try and grab at least a copy of him, you can. I think he's still one of the better World Tournament units that have come out. Overall I think he's just one of the better ones. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward, I guess. But yeah, beyond that, I mean, you guys can just summon for him if you want to. He is quite difficult to get. World Tournament LRs aren't the most common, but yeah, at the end of the day, he's a lot of fun, especially on the new DB Saga team. I think he's quite cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye.